Hi, I'm Luke, personal trainer here at Fit For You Health Club with a tip on fitness. Today I want to talk about using the proper amount of weight while you're doing your exercise. Alright, I got Mandy here. She's going to show us how to do a proper lunge with dumbbells. Now this is something you'll see in the gym a lot, at our gym especially. People that have too much weight when they're doing a lunge, this part is good, but when they're standing up, their back is coming way forward, and that's because there's too much weight or their legs aren't strong enough. So you always want to pick a weight that you know you can do with proper form. Mandy here is going to show us how to do a proper dumbbell lunge. Notice how her knee isn't going out past her toe and her body's staying straight up and down when she's doing the lunge here. Always start out light until you're comfortable with the movement. And as you get better at it, then you can increase in weight. Okay, now Mandy's going to show us how to do a lunge with a dumbbell curl added into it. Same thing, she's going to step out so her knee does not go out past her toe. And then she's going to curl at the bottom of the lunge. Her body's staying straight up and down as she's performing the lunge. People that lift too much weight when they're doing this, you'll notice that they're leaning forward too much, and that's just putting more torque on your back than it is on your legs. So make sure you grab the proper amount of weight when you're doing this. Okay, now Mandy's going to show us how to do a lunge with a dumbbell shoulder press added into it. Go ahead. Same thing, the knee is not going out past the toe. She's keeping her body straight up and down. She's controlling the weight. Okay, another thing that you see a lot in the gym is a simple arm curl. People that have way too much weight when they're doing a curl, you're going to see their back swinging like this. And that's not the bicep lifting the weight, that's just momentum making that movement happen. So again, you want to grab a proper amount of weight. Mandy shows us how to do a proper dumbbell curl. There's no swing in the back, it's strictly your biceps making this movement happen. Another thing too I'll see people doing is when they're doing a kickback. If they have too much weight, same thing, they got their back rounded and they're swinging like this when they're doing a kickback. Go ahead and show us the proper way of doing a kickback. Notice the only thing moving is the elbow joint, which is the only muscle, or the joint that should be moving here. The triceps are the main muscle working to make that happen. Okay, now Mandy's going to show you how to do a dumbbell side lateral. Now this is one you see in the gym that's done wrong all the time. Go ahead, Mandy, show us how to do a lateral. Now when you're doing these, you want your elbow to be the highest part of the movement. You can tell right there that Mandy's struggling just a little bit with the 250, so she's using too much weight. So I'm going to have her set those down. We'll start with the 5-pounders here. Notice how our elbows are the highest part of the movement right here, or highest part of our arms, or the elbows. That's the proper way of doing a dumbbell side lateral. Okay, now Mandy's going to show us how to do a dumbbell bench press on an exercise ball. This is going to throw a little bit of stabilization into it. So go ahead, Mandy. She's going to sit down on the ball until her shoulder blades are on the main part of the ball. She's going to tighten up her core. Moving the weight up and down with no problem here. Like I said, this will help activate the stabilizer muscles because the surface underneath of her is unstable. Okay, another thing you can do with a light set of dumbbells is you can spice up your jumping jacks here just a little bit. You can take an ordinary jumping jack and make it a weighted jumping jack. Mandy's going to show us how. Again, you're not going to want a lot of heavy weight when you're doing this exercise because you don't need a lot of weight when you're doing this. Alright, so once again, I'm Luke, personal trainer here at Fit For You Health Club with a tip on fitness to spice up your workout routine. If you have any questions, feel free to stop in or call us. 922-7285, or you can catch us online at fitforyou.info. Have a nice day.